So we want to make babies, but we can't do it the traditional way. So where do we begin?
Well, we've read books, Googled it on the internet, and YouTube, right?
Two baby daddies. Actually, we're going to be talking about surrogacy and making babies and where to begin.
Exactly.
We are very excited that you've chosen to join us for our second episode. What I want you to do right now is go ahead and click that like button at the bottom of the screen. Click it right now, there you go. Because what it actually does is it improves our numbers with YouTube. So coming up, we're going to do a product review, we're going to talk about making babies, and we're going to introduce you to Chance's World. The product that I want to review today is actually an app, and we actually have been using it since the beginning of our pregnancy, and it's amazing for anybody who's pregnant. So whether you're pregnant yourself, your family member's pregnant, or if you're using a surrogate, it is an amazing app. And the first thing that it does here on the main screen is it tells you how many weeks pregnant you are by how many days, and then this really cool little thing that shows you the size of your baby's hand, as it is if it was on the screen right now. Then it also shows the size of your baby's foot, and it tells you about the size of the baby. So today, peanut squash, and then it talks about a little bit more about your pregnancy at 26 weeks. So the great thing about this app is it actually talks about the birth, and then also how everything is going for each week. So currently we're at 26 weeks, and it tells you the milestones about the pregnancy, about the baby, but then it also tells you about things that the mom is going through. And there's excellent things like trends, goals, birth reports, the kick counters, a lot of other great information like articles, videos. So definitely, if you're pregnant, get this app. So we want to make babies, but we can't the traditional way. So where do we begin?
Well, we began research through books, internet, Google, and of course, YouTube, right?
And that's why we're putting out Two Baby Daddies, so that you as the viewer has the opportunity to learn a little bit more about surrogacy, about our journey, things like that.
Exactly.
Do you remember telling your friends and family kind of what their responses and reactions were about surrogacy?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, everybody is aware that Michael and I adopted Chance, and he's a big part of our lives. And when we met each other and decided to get married, I know everybody was very excited for us. But on top of that, Michael and I knew right away that we wanted to start a family. And as we mentioned, we did some research of various processes, and we decided to go the route of surrogacy. And my family and friends couldn't be more ecstatic and happy for us, because first of all, they knew what great fathers we were to Chance, and they were excited that we would be able to grow our family together.
Yeah. I would have to say that my family and friends were pretty much the same thing as well. When I told some of my coworkers, were like, what? How could a person who's been carrying this baby for the last 9 months want to give it up? Like, well, it's not really her baby.
Yeah, and that's where the education comes. The traditional versus gestational surrogacy, and that was pretty much defined in our last YouTube video.
Do you remember some of the comments or questions that people were asking when we actually told them?
I know they were asking like, okay, wait, whose babies are they going to be? Are they going to be Michael's or David's kids?
Yeah, absolutely.
And who's the egg donor?
Yeah, that was some questions I was asked. And then some people were asking, stop sweeping. Stop it!
Have to get this out. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, get it off, because when you do that on the camera, it's very noticeable.
Okay.
So what do you think from our journey, what was the most important, most valuable thing that you, that helped out with you?
I think just researching everything and just getting familiar with the California laws and the laws that are in the state where our surrogate is. I think those were the most challenging to kind of figure out. I mean, we knew California would be, we knew the California law, but we didn't really know once we got our surrogate what the law was in that particular state.
Yeah, that's where the Facebook groups are actually very helpful, because there's different people in different states. They've gone through this stuff before, and then there's a couple other websites which we'll post down below, and those websites actually have information about each state, what's acceptable, what's not. Also for families with same-sex marriages, same-sex partners, singles, pretty much has all that information laid out on there. So then, like for birth certificates, for example, it will show if it's going to be father or mother or parent. Yeah. So there's a lot of different things in the.
Sorry, excuse me. I was going to cough.
So there's a lot of resources on this website that talks about other states. It talks about on birth certificates whether it's going to be father, mother, parent. It has all that information, which is very useful. Some states you actually can't be a surrogate, or some states you can. So there's a lot of different issues.
So yeah, definitely do research depending on the state that you get a surrogate.
Yeah, so you want, when you're choosing your attorney and your lawyer, yeah, you want it for your state when you're setting this stuff up, but you also want to have that lawyer for where the babies are going to be born, so the surrogate can go through that information there.
Exactly. Good point.
A question from Shabnam in Los Angeles. Dear Chance, I'm not having very good luck with the dating scene here in Los Angeles. I'm currently on Tinder. My last date we went Dutch on the first date. Is this okay? What should I do?
Why?
But what should I say to him when he asks for a second date?
No! They're going to set a date.
This question is from Luke from Sydney, Australia. Chance, are you excited to be a big brother?
No! I don't want to have a big brother. I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
They're cute and cuddly, and you're gonna have lots of responsibility. What? We hope that you've enjoyed learning more about us.
Thank you so much for checking out this video.
Definitely subscribe for more videos like this, and share this channel with somebody who's trying to build their own family or interested in helping out others.
Stay tuned for our next episode.
We have to do what? Where?
And until next time,
Talk soon. Okay. Let's see if we can do a little bit better on that one.